Hello and good morning, everyone. I am Nazifa, the appointed secretary for this meeting. I will be responsible for preparing the minutes and keeping a complete record for our discussions on effective communication channels in the workplace. I just want to inform that I already took the attendance. There is 6 participants, including me, in this meeting. First is Mr. Athir is our chairman. Next is Mr. Daniel from HR department. Mrs. Yizhuan as our employee representative, Mrs. Tarani from IT department, and Mrs. Rabiatul from management department. Mr. Ate, I think you are good to go.
Okay, thank you very much, Zifa. And a very good morning to everyone. Thank you for joining today. As we know, we are all busy in the morning, that's for sure. And I really appreciate it that we are being here. So the goal of this meeting is pretty straightforward. I heard some complaints about our communication level, so now I want to make a little discussion about it. Just to make communication across this company a little bit more smoother and more effective. As we know, better communication means less frustration, and also just making everyone's day little easier, isn't it? So without wasting the time, our agenda is focusing on enhancing the communication channels in our workplace. So um, I would like to call Mr. Daniel as our HR manager is going to walk us through some key points and where we are at right now. So yeah, Mr. Daniel, it's all yours.
Thank you, Mr. Ate. And I just want to quickly highlight some things that has been come up a lot here. Been quite a bit of miscommunication and delay when it's come sharing info between department. Right now, we mostly rely on email and notice board, but honestly, there are no cutting it. Email get missed and notice board are really ideal for urgent update and quite back and forth. I think it's time we look into a better, more centralized way to communicate. Some things like Slack of Microsoft terms. This platform let people chat in a real time, create spare channel for different topic or themes, and share file and update instantly. I could really help us stay on the same page. Reduce confuse and just make a thing run a lot smoother day to day. Before we talk about choosing a right communication channel, it's important to step back and look at why internal communication often breaks down in the first place. Most issues are just about the tools we use. They go deeper. Problems usually show up when messages lack clarity, when communication is too top down, or when employees does have a chance to give feedback. It's my case. We treat communication as one way announcement rather than real conversation. This can leave people feeling out of the loops, unvalued, and even frustrated. And sometimes their way to communicate does not match our company culture, or does not speak to the different needs or different teams. If we don't have a clear goals for the communication, or we try a one size fit all approach, even the best tool will make much difference. So before jumping into the which channel work better, we need understand this root issue, because once we fix the foundation, we can choose channel that actually connect people, build trust, and support who will work together.
Just to note for the minutes, we are highlighting the importance of aligning communication methods with employee needs and context.
Okay, well, that's a good point. Thank you, Mr. Daniel. So now I would like to call Tarani. So Tarani, how does this look from IT sides?
Hi, hello everyone. So, as your IT officer, one of my key responsibility is to ensure we are using the most efficient digital communication tools to enhance our collaboration, productivity, and overall efficiency in workplace. So today I would like to walk you guys some most important consideration when choosing the right communication channels, drawing from the best practice we have identified. Let's start with video conferencing. This tool's really invaluable when it's come to meeting, presentation, or any discussion where visual cues and non-verbal communication are essential. It also helps the gap when face-to-face interaction isn't possible, allowing us to connect more meaningfully despite physical distance. On the other hand, while it isn't digital method, we shouldn't overlook the value of in-person communication. When visible face-to-face interaction are powerful, when especially for sensitive discussion, team building, and strengthening interpersonal relationship. Sometimes a simple conversation in person can achieve more than dozen emails. These are my thoughts and suggestions for communication channels that truly elevate how we work and connect as a team. I genuinely welcome and look forward to hearing your opinions. I think this is all my points. So, Miss Rabiatul, I heard some common concern from your department. Do you mind to share?
Yes, of course. I just spoke to some employees. They say our communication has become a bit disorganized. These problems seem to be more pronounced for new employees because they don't have a clear explanation of what communication tools to use. In addition, this problem also occurs during meetings. I have found that some team members are hesitant to speak up, for example, about canceling or rescheduling meetings because they don't want to be seen as uncooperative. While some are helpful, others still don't seem to have a clear purpose for the meeting. This can make it difficult for us to stay engaged in any meeting. It also found that when we have face-to-face conversation, our conversation become more fluid decision to solve a problem. This can save us time in making quick decisions to solve problem, but we hope that communication problems in the workplace can be overcome through more effective methods or channels. That is my points. Thank you.
Okay, thank you, both of you, for sharing. Actually, I asked my secretary to invite one of our employee to give some feedback so we can fix this issue. So, Yizhuan, you can start once you're ready.
Alright, thank you, Mr. Ade. As an employee representative, I'd like to share some feedback and concern raised by our staff regarding the current communication practice in the workplace. Firstly, many employees have expressed that miscommunication often happens due to unclear instructions being passed through multiple channels. This leads to confusion, duplicated offer, and at times, also delay in meeting deadline. Secondly, there is a sense of information overload. We are receiving updates through WhatsApp group, internal portals, and even verbal instructions all at the same time. This makes it hard to train which messengers are more important or urgent. Based on these concerns, employees suggest having a centralized communication platform where all official messenger, updates, and tasks can be found in one place. Tools like email were commonly mentioned. Moreover, staff members would experience proper training to use any new platform effectively. They also help to access to the right equipment or facility, especially for those working remotely in technical rooms. Lastly, employees prefer that messengers come from official sources, either their department head or assigned team leader. so they know the information is reliable. And I hope this insight can help us choose a communication mentor that work for everyone. That's all for me. Thank you.
Okay, you gave a lot of point right there, which is great. Thanks a lot, Ijuan. All right, great chat, everyone. So the plan was very clear. We will mix instant messaging for quick stuff and schedule updates to keep things tidy. So Zifa, whenever you are ready, just give us a quick recap of the main points so we are on the track. So Zifa, you can go.
With your permission, Mr. Ate, I will now provide a summary of the key points discussed during the meeting. Based on today's discussion, several key points were highlighted to improve internal communication. Mr. Muhammad Daniel emphasized the need for clearer onboarding communication, suggesting a standardized guide to reduce confusion for new employees. Next, Mrs. Tarani, she proposed a strategic mix of digital and in-person communication, recommending training for all staff to ensure smooth collaboration. Mrs. Rabiatul also, she support this with the idea of establishing clear communication guidelines and short training sessions, while also suggesting a hybrid communication model. Meanwhile, Mrs. Yuzhuan raised concerns about unproductive meetings and stressed the need to balance video calls and face-to-face discussions based on context. Additionally, post-implementation monitoring was proposed to gather continuous feedback and ensure the new systems address existing gaps effectively. So I will prepare detailed minutes for So I will prepare detailed minutes shortly after the meeting. The full minutes of today's meeting will be compiled and shared with all members shortly after the session concludes. Thank you once again to all members for your active participation. Your input will help us build a more effective communication environment. Thank you.
Okay, great work today. We have had a very productive discussion with a lot of useful input. Okay, let's move forward. With the action that we have agreed on, Zifa will send out the meeting minutes for you to reference as a reference. So that's all for now. Thanks again and back to work. Have a good day. Thank you, everyone.